hanging in there, just barely throwing up prayers like Hail Marys if you feel.
It's not your typical concert venue for a country singer inside a local county jail. The reason, very personal for Jelly Roll. He knows firsthand that the path out of a life of crime starts behind bars. In a place where the odds seem stacked, a monotonous march often leads inmates to a helping of despair.
I've been here 28 months.
27-year-old Shaqur Brewer is no stranger to the Genesee County Jail. Since turning 18, he's been arrested several times, failing to break a pattern of crime.
I never really took the time to think about things I like, like my passion and what I feel like I'm good at.
But this time, Brewer has been given an opportunity to figure that out, receiving an education while he awaits his trial on serious charges of assault, felony firearms, and manufacturing narcotics.
Instead of doing the same thing over and over, let's just train them while they're here.
Sheriff Chris Swanson says he began recognizing a problem decades ago as he climbed the ranks to become sheriff. People like Brewer committing crimes were the same people year after year coming back to jail shortly after being let out. Swanson was right. In the U.S., studies show 70% will reoffend within 5 years of being released.
They say, here you are, don't come back. It's impossible. So we decided to change the culture by building it onto, you do your homework, you can go out and play.
We changed the culture and the mindset.
And Swanson played around with his idea of a grant-funded jailhouse school system.
This day, this jail, we choose community.
In 2020, he launched IGNITE, an acronym for inmate growth naturally and intentionally through education.
I realized in our first 90 days of assessment, the average math grade in jails, especially here in Flint, 5th grade. Reading 6th grade. That's half the people that can read 6th grade. The other half can't even read.
I color-coded it. Okay.
Every weekday, educators from local schools and colleges roll into the jail, teaching high school classes with a goal of getting inmates a diploma or GED. So far, dozens have.
Things keep coming.
And they're rewarded with a graduation ceremony. But their learning doesn't have to stop there. Inmates can take virtual reality courses in welding, plumbing, construction. There's even a certified barber school.
We pat them on the back and say, you did a really good job. I'm proud of you for what you did. And you can see at first they're hesitant about that because by nature we're adversarial. But then they realize we're serious about it, that we are proud of them. And they want to do more, and they want to do more.
Major Jason Gould says more than half of the jail's current inmates are enrolled in IGNITE. Anyone can enroll, no matter the crime. Gould says the year before the launch in 2019, there were 360 assaults in the jail.
The year immediately after we launched IGNITE, we had 7. So it's a big deal.
We are rewriting every textbook that said, hey, this is the way you do things.
Percy Glover rewrote his own story, one that's become a guide to developing IGNITE's curriculum. He's not the typical administrator employed by a sheriff's office. Glover spent more than a decade of his own life in prison, convicted of manslaughter for his role in a deadly shooting.
A lot of the same struggles you have once you're released from jail and prison are the ones that sent you to jail and prison.
The college graduate mentors inmates, encouraging them to take advantage of the resources and networking opportunities from IGNITE. As more educators and potential employers come to the jail to teach, they get to know the inmates and are more willing to give them a second chance.
We love helping them and inspiring them to move forward and get a good education.
We've got a local manufacturer that has hired over 100 of the people right out of this jail.
That person, Chris Getz, co-president of WGS Global Services, a manufacturing company specializing in casting, machining, and assembly.
I don't care where you came from. As long as you show up every day, you have a good attitude, you treat us with respect.
Getz says he employs about 75 people in the Flint area and 300 more across the country. He often sends willing IGNITE grads to out-of-state locations.
I think getting out of that element when you first get out and to get a fresh start with fresh friends, fresh, scenery, your mindset will change.
For you it might be college, for you it might be comedy, for you it might be welding, for you it might be barbering.
An unlikely advocate for Ignite, a country music superstar, Jelly Roll.
Sing it to me. I'm up. And baby, don't waste your time on me.
But when you learn the recipe behind his success, the ingredients to get him to the Genesee County Jail mix together perfectly.
It makes me almost emotional because this is where I prayed the music would go.
After Swanson sent him a video inviting him to the jail.
What up, Jelly Roll? It's Swanson, the sheriff in Flint. I'm here with the fellas. I know you graduated when you were 23 with a GED, but you never got recognized. I want to give you your own commencement here in jail. Yeah, baby.
He's watched my video. He looked up some of the things we've done.
Jelly Roll, whose real name is Jason DeFord, sent a video back to Swanson.
Love you, Sheriff. Love what you're doing there. Tell them I'm going to come get a haircut, too. Tell them bring their clippers.
What's up, Jelly Roll and Swanson, man? We just graduated the barbers, baby.
In December, he not only came to the jail, he handed out certificates to graduates of the Ignite Barber School, even getting a trim.
You know how to cut hair. Good.
Sheriff Swanson, man. You on the Ignite.
It's personal for the country music superstar. Life locked up was all he knew. In and out of jail since age 14 for drugs, shoplifting, robbery. But the birth of his daughter while he sat in prison cut him to his core. It changed everything. And he charted a new course to break his cycle.
It might just be starting with simply being a good father or a good brother or a good son, because we've all been a horrible son and a horrible daughter at different phases. Maybe we just start there.
I think that it's cool to see vulnerability that way and that we can all grow together. Just know that you can figure it out and believing that.
If I only talk to God when I need a favor, singing, and God, I need a favor. Yeah, man.
And if you're looking at a guy like Jelly Roll with face tattoos, it's literally a worldwide phenomenon. Maybe that's the one thing somebody's going to say, if he did it, I can do it.
And as a place historically haunted with despair celebrates a real-life example who made it on the outside, you won't find inmates like Shaqur Brewer wasting valuable time. Instead, he's using time to fuel a fire to burn down his doubt and ignite a path out of the darkness, lighting the way to a brighter future.
Brewer.
As of right now, I just want to get a decent job when I get home.
Is there somebody here that you want to say hi to?
Honestly, y'all let my son come in and go from there.
Here we go.
Save some money legitimately, and then as far as that, probably enter business.
Take your time, man.
There's a push by the National Sheriff's Association to offer Ignite in jails across the country. Look at this map right here. Every state in orange now has at least one department with its own Ignite program modeled after Sheriff Swanson's. The states in yellow are in the works.